I'm joined now by Christopher King, IAPS Chief Executive. Christopher, welcome. I guess my first question has to be, why are prep schools so important?
Well, first of all, I've got to say it's prep schools and junior schools linked to major independent schools. But rather than perhaps talking for ages on this, the best thing I can say in answer to the question is it's about choice. It's about providing a choice for parents, for the children, which is a choice that offers the highest standard of education in this country. The Prep Schools Association has been around for 127 years, and it wouldn't have lasted so long, and prep schools lasted so long, if they weren't offering a quality education, a holistic quality education for children.
The pandemic has caused a number of ongoing issues. How are prep schools coping with these?
Well, it's been a huge challenge, stating the obvious. But actually, it's very interesting the way in which prep schools have responded. Early days of the lockdown, I think there was quite a lot of despondency, actually. But schools moved their curriculum online. They moved their teaching and learning experience online. And after about 10 days or so, this really settled and took off. And actually, schools really travelled a very long way in a short space of time. Necessity being the mother of invention, perhaps, but they really did respond really effectively and sustain teaching and learning for the children that were in their charges. And then confidence has grown.
And also, we're seeing these prep schools begin to create very bespoke curriculums for their children as well to sort of fit in with these changes.
Yes, I mean, a lot of adaptation. And I think, the period of time that I spoke about, the Prep School Association has existed. Throughout those 127 years, there's been adaptations, there's been innovation. And you're just seeing the latest wave of that. Schools moving to introduce baccalaureate-style education, schools embracing the environment, schools introducing curriculums based on engineering, a great deal of innovation going on.
I suppose what's really important as well is the health and well-being of these young people in the schools, because that can be under a lot of pressure, especially with what these young people have had to go through in recent months. How are prep schools preparing them for that?
Well, I think the well-being of staff and pupils, of course, together is one of the highest priorities for schools. Genuinely, schools want their children to be happy in the experience. And it's a simple equation. If they're happy to be in school and learning, they're going to be more successful.
Christopher, I know you touched on this in your last answer when you said it's not just about the well-being of the children, but of course the well-being of the staff as well. And I know that key to that is training, isn't it?
We really want to develop the very best senior leaders we possibly can for the future of our prep schools and to give the schools the best leadership that they can possibly have. We've got a programme as well, which has been developed over a number of years, of subject specialists. And we've got a fantastic team of people who are skilled in their own subject, great practitioners in their schools, and they freely give of the knowledge that they've acquired and want to pass on the enthusiasm that they have for their subject. And again, we try to offer as comprehensive a programme as we possibly can. It's so important to develop teachers and to give them the best possible experience.
Well, that's great. Christopher, thank you so much for speaking to us today. We really appreciate it. Christopher King there.
Thank you.